Mo, it's good to see you. How's things?
All good. It's about just to make weight. That's it.
Speaking of making weight, Manel was in here earlier today, and he said that he's the lightest he's ever been for a fight week. He said he's 133 pounds at the moment. You
Yeah,
think he's going to make weight? You have any concerns?
he's better be. He's better to make weight.
Fair enough. And it's well documented that you're from this area, from Wigan, Greater Manchester. I mean, how does it feel for you to be able to finally compete here?
It's amazing, especially I have been at UFC 204 at this hotel, seeing a guy from our region, Alberto Mena, fighting against Leon Edwards that time, and now like I'm out fighting myself at UFC 304, and it's amazing to fight in Manchester.
Did you always know when you were there watching the Bisping Henderson fight that you would one day be competing here?
Of course, I think I got motivated first from UFC when Michael Bisping fought Anderson Silva in London. I was at the card. My brother Rustam Khabilov fought against Norman Park that time. And then I came to UFC second time in Manchester, and I got motivated. And I believe a lot of young generation will sit in the crowd watching us fighters, and will be in that cage one day.
And a lot of people, I think the general consensus is that Manel is going to be the toughest test of your career. How do you assess this fight and matchup?
Every fight somebody is saying it's your toughest test. Toughest test is myself to get inside the octagon in shape without getting sick. That's it. All of them, they're all same. 2 legs, 2 arms, 1 head. What's special about them is all about mentality. And I'm undefeated, and he has 6 defeats on his record. That shows difference.
And I got to ask, you must have seen the chopping and changing and positioning of your fight. At one point, it was a feature prelim. Now it's on the early prelims. Do you have any understanding as to why that's changed?
Maybe my style is boring. Maybe Manel is 50-50 that they're scared to if he makes weight or not. But it doesn't matter what time to beat him.
And do you think a win over Manel will get you that title shot against Pantoja?
I think if it's excited fight as people want to see, these casuals, and if they want to see if they see excited fight, I think everyone gonna talk about that. I deserve this belt. But I think I deserve even earlier. But whatever, yeah. Doesn't matter when to fight them. I have to fight them all anyway.
Mohammed, in front right here. Manel was in here, and he alluded to something along the lines of you don't train at ATT anymore because Pantoja would tap you out a lot. Do you think he's just making that up, or where's he getting the story from?
100% he made that up. I have trained with Pantoja's coach, Parompa, in his gym. I have trained with him. It's definitely between me and Pantoja equal rounds, like everybody's seen in the gym. I want to lie, but why he's worried who tapped me out? I do get tapped in the gym. I do get knocked down in the gym. I do lose rounds in the gym. Okay, that's the gym. Shoot your mouth, man.
On his Instagram, he also posted like he's been training with Umar and Tagir, and Habib was training, FaceTiming him, and he captioned it, if I don't go to Dagestan, Dagestan comes to me, and then he said that I feel more Dagestani than you do. So what do you make of his training with those guys and saying those things?
So if he believes if Habib FaceTime him, make him wrestling better, I think people should buy time of Habib of FaceTime.
And I don't know if you saw also, but the UFC just signed Kaya Sakura from Ryzen, and there's a lot of people thinking maybe he gets the title shot right away. What do you make of maybe a fighter like that kind of coming into the UFC and immediately inserting himself into the title shot?
Is his son as a flyweight?
That's what they are saying, yeah.
I don't think they give him title straight away. I think maybe between Tatsurov, Taira, Kai, and maybe Pantoja. I don't know. UFC can do what they want. It's not up the rankings as I was when I came to UFC. I was thinking it's all about beating ranked guys, and it's not about that. It's about who they want to see as a champion.
And then 2 other quick ones for me. I don't know if you saw, but on November 1st, they're going to implement some new rules that they approved.
October 1st.
I think it's November.
Okay.
12-6 elbows will be allowed, and they've redefined what a grounded opponent is, where you need more than just your hands. What do you make of these rule changes that I think a lot of fighters think should have been made a long time ago?
If I know a lot of people mentioned me and Aljo in the comments. But I think if they change rule, we're gonna change our style. So if the rule worked for me against Tim Elliott and Alex Perez, it worked. Now I have to think something different. I won't be in that same position. If they change, it's good.
And then final one, can I get your thoughts on the main and co-main event at UFC 304?
For the main event, I know both of them. I don't want to comment on that. But co-main event, Tom Aspinall taking over.
Mohammed over here. Mentioning Tom Aspinall, he was your first jiu-jitsu teacher. What was it like seeing him rise up the ranks and now being the interim heavyweight champion?
Amazing. Tom is a great guy. He deserves everything what he gets on his way.
And your last fight was a tough fight, but an impressive fight against Alex Perez. Wondering what lessons did you take from that fight that you're going to take into your matchup with Manel Kape?
I think that was dropping on my knees to like play safer when I was winning easily, and something that UFC don't want to see. I got this lesson from it.
And my final question: when taking this fight, was there any concern that it may not happen due to Manel Kape's history with weight issues and fight cancellations?
What do you mean?
Was there any concern that this fight wouldn't happen because of his issues with fight cancellations? And
no, I don't think, because I think he will get caught from UFC if he misses weight.
Mo, just here. You're only 23 years of age. You've had like 38 fights, I think, overall in your career, amateur and professional. So you've got bags of experience, like way more than most fighters your age. Has it been difficult trying to stay patient as you try and move your way up this ladder? And, you know, you're facing guys who are in their early to mid-30s most of the time. Has it been tricky to try and stay patient as you work your way up gradually?
You know, I could have just fight once a year, saying like most fighters do. I'm injured, all this. And I was active, and I took toughest challenges in my division. I think I'm ready for all of them. When I was ranked number 10th, I called out Manel Kape. He said, I'm above you in the rankings and all this. Now I'm above him, but he's one of the toughest fighters in the division. I accepted fight against him. He's below me, so I'll always look for the challenge.
If you win this one on Saturday, how many wins away do you think you are from a title shot, or do you think the next one could be a title fight?
Depends how I win.
Cool. And if it isn't a title fight, is there a name that would make sense for you?
Amir Albazi.
Thanks very much.
Why specifically Amir Albazi?
I don't like this little rat.
What? Did you guys have history back and forth, or in person, or what?
I just don't like him, that's it.
Твой бой из основного карда был перенесен сначала в прелимы, потом в ранние прелимы. Для тебя это плюс, учитывая, как поздно по английскому времени будет начинаться карта?
Для меня вообще нет разницы. Я так поздно спать ложусь. Во сколько выиграть Манела Капе, какая разница?
Ну, то есть в 4 часа утра для тебя подраться не было проблемой?
Вообще нет.
КП назвал себя лучшим бойцом твоего дивизиона. Как ты можешь прокомментировать? Согласен?
Ну, если он был бы лучшим в моем дивизионе, он выиграл бы хотя бы одного человека из 115. У него 0 побед из 115 с бойцами. Но нужно говорить о статистике тоже.
Ты готовился к этому бою в Дагестане. В чем главное преимущество работы там перед Англией, кроме того, что там высокогорье?
Спарринг-партнеры, голодные, молодые ребята, которые приходят, помогают, зарубаются так же, как и в боях, и хотят себя проявить в зале. Я работаю с такими.
Тебе уже похожий вопрос задавали по поводу титульного боя. Очень много слухов о том, что он будет в твоем дивизионе в ноябре в Нью-Йорке. Пан тоже будет с Тацурой драться. Если этот бой случится, то твой титульный бой, получается, будет не раньше 25-го года. Ты готов ждать или планируешь провести какой-то поединок еще в этом году?
Я готов подраться даже в октябре в Абу-Даби. Как вы видите, я очень активный боец. Я за 2 года провел 6 боев. Это мой бой. И просто я хочу быть активным. Какая разница, с кем, когда драться?
Даже если это будет бой не за пояс?
Мне без разницы.
И последний вопрос. Ты рассказывал, что болеешь за Анжи, но сейчас в премьер-лигу вышла другая дагестанская команда, Динамо Махачкала. Следишь ли ты за ними?
Нет, Анжи навсегда в моем сердце.
Только Анжи.
Да,
Спасибо, хорошего боя.
спасибо.
Mohamed,
Yep.
do you have a group of people coming, family or friends from Wigan on Saturday?
From Wigan?
Yeah.
I have couple people, yeah.
Yeah, and how proud, obviously, you're representing not just the UK, but the town and the borough that made you.
Amazing, especially we have like a Wigan youth zone there, and I believe I started there. It looks like just community club, but I'm top 10 in UFC. I started there, and I believe many kids will join that place and get out from the streets.
And the dream is that somebody watches you on Saturday, gets down to the youth zone and becomes the next Mokaev.
I hope so. I really want kids get off these bikes, knives, crimes, and stuff like this, and get something. Because if you're healthy, if you do some training in your life, your mind become bulletproof, and doesn't matter if you're like professional athlete or you're constructor, you become strong mentally. Thank you, guys.